Third-generation computers 1963 to 1972. Third-generation computers introduced integrated circuits, packing thousands of transistors onto a single silicon chip. They were smaller, more powerful, and more reliable than their predecessors. This generation saw the development of the mouse and the graphical user interface, GUI, making computers more user-friendly. In the arena of computational advancement, the third generation was an era of monumental strides forward. This period was defined by the arrival of integrated circuits, or ICs, semiconductor memories replacing magnetic cores, the emergence of microprogramming, as well as the blossoming of pipelining and other forms of parallel processing. In addition, the computer science world welcomed the development of operating systems and the practice of time-sharing. A major innovation during this time was the incorporation of integrated circuits, semiconductor devices that housed multiple transistors within a single component. The journey of IC started with small-scale integration, SSI, circuits encapsulating around 10 devices per chip, and advanced to the utilization of medium-scale integrated, MSI, circuits that could contain up to 100 devices per chip. The creation of multilayered printed circuits furthered these developments, providing the building blocks for faster, solid-state memories that gradually replaced core memory. Computer architects began exploring the vast potential of parallelism, using multiple functional units, interleaving CPU and I/O operations, and establishing pipelining, an internal form of parallelism, in both the instruction and data streams. In 1964, a giant leap occurred when Seymour Cray introduced the CDC 6600, marking the first time functional parallelism was utilized in a computer architecture. The machine, boasting 10 separate functional units and 32 independent memory banks, reached a computational speed of 1 million floating point operations per second, or 1 MFLOPS. Following this, the CDC 7600, another brainchild of Seymour Cray, was introduced in 1969. Recognized as the first vector processor, the CDC 7600 managed to perform at an impressive rate of 10 MFLOPS, owing to its pipelined functional units. During the same period, IBM unveiled the 360/91, a machine offering roughly double the speed of the CDC 6600. This was achieved by deploying techniques such as instruction look-ahead, separate floating point and integer functional units, and a pipelined instruction string. The IBM 360-195, comparable in performance to the CDC 7600, owed much of its speed to an incredibly fast cache memory. This generation also saw the inception of some of the first parallel computers. The Solomon computer developed by Westinghouse Corporation and the Electron Thor, a joint venture by Burroughs, the Department of Defense, and the University of Illinois. Machines like the Texas Instrument Advanced Scientific Computer, TIASC, and the Star 100 from CDC proved the viability of pipeline vector processors, setting the standard for future designs. On the software front, Cambridge and the University of London collaborated to develop CPL, Combined Programming Language, in 1963. While this language aimed to capture the critical elements of the intricate ALGOL, it ended up being a complex language with a steep learning curve. In response, Martin Richards of Cambridge developed a simplified subset of CPL named BCPL, Basic Computer Programming Language, in 1967, aiming to make the programming more accessible. Thus, the third generation of computing marked a period of rapid advancement and extraordinary innovation, ushering in technologies that continue to influence the field of computer science to this day.